Sorry, I'm just trying to clear out my sinus a bit. Hi everyone, I'm Mike Gordon, and welcome to day 6 of my Groundhog Grind, as we take on Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. This is the World Circuit. Mike is waiting for your challenge. Yeah, we got 7 more. We have 6 more fights to go before we can get to Mike Tyson. Oh, oh. So I'm going to just use this password to skip to the world circuit. And we'll press start. Piston Honda 2. So my goal here is to survive until the 1 minute mark, then jab at the right moment during his desperation attack. Oh. That is the trick to being Piston Honda. 2. Take him down during the desperation match and he will stay down. And it's like, man, there's a lot of slowdown. What the hell's going on? Right. So Soda Popinski is our next opponent. So as soon as he prepares a hook, I use an uppercut. Wait a split second, repeat. Hold down, and then I hold the down button to block. When he kneels, let go down and gut punch. Do that again. Nope. What? You know what? Street on this plane because there's no way I'm gonna be able to beat the world circuit today. Nope. This is a huge difficulty spike because I have to do very specific things in order to beat him in round 1. Oops. No, wait a split second. The timing is a little off because because I'm lagging. What's going on? It's messing with my timing, man. show you what I'm supposed to do here. Sticky to bean. You block 2 of his attacks and gut punch, and when he's stunned the second time, you go with the star punch. Nope. For one reason. He wins 3 times, and that's how you beat him. Right? You need to use right hooks. The reason why you don't do the star punch after the first block. After the first block. You don't use star punch after the first counter because then he'll just retaliate with a lower body blow. A lower uppercut. Yeah, this is technically a cheat run, but my timing is off. Let me see if I can fix this. Hold on. Because it doesn't the issue doesn't appear to be caused by the by the BS, but by the BizHawk. Come on. Running down 50 frames per second. This is gonna be a problem. You didn't do what I was supposed to do. Soda Popinski. You do this. You do this 3 times. Now, if you're going for world record times, you're gonna have to do something else. Sometimes he, unfortunately, what he chooses to do can be pretty random. At 60 frames per second, please. Come on. Damn it. Popinski likes to mix things up a bit during each of the 3 phases. During each of the 3 knockdowns. So you gotta be careful because sometimes he'll just go for a low body punch instead. You can tell this is gonna be way harder, and I have to beat 3 more monstrous freaks like him. And I've yet to properly formulate a plan on how to defeat either of them. The reason you have to block him twice before knocking him down with a star punch is because your objective is to get this guy off balance. This would be around the time that I would probably be in world record territory if I was gunning for the world records for every fight, but I'm not. Shit. I screwed that one up at the end. I wasn't supposed to follow up a block with an uppercut. It was supposed to follow up with the star punch. By the way, you got him with the right hooks because he uppercuts to his left. He has way too much. He has way too much defense, and you have way too few hearts in order to beat him the proper way. So what I'm doing is coming up with strats that a beginner could make use of. Oops. I missed my timing. So Piston Honda 2 is no longer going to be an issue. But Soda Popinski likes to randomize a few things. Throw a few curveballs your way. You know what I'm saying? You don't need all your attacks to be star punches, you just need to have at least one star on standby in order for this to work. So as long as you manage to get 3 stars and can hold on to those 3 stars, you should be fine. So Popinski's mix-ups are terrible. Oh, his original name was vodka something. Changed overseas to Soda Popinski because they don't want to encourage drinking to minors. You want to hold it for about a split second, the down button. Not too long, or else he'll just attack you. The reason being is because you want him stuck in the crouch position while you go for the gut punch. Just like that, we have finally beaten Soda Popinski without having to manipulate anything. Alright, what's wrong with the freaking frame rate? So I only have notes for the first rounds. First 20 seconds, dodge the spinning hooks and try to land 2 uppercuts. And this is why things are going to get a lot more complicated from now on. Because he will block you now. So we finally made past Soda Popinski without she having to resort to safe states. What is going on? Seems like OBS is the main culprit itself, but I don't know. Are you still here? I want to double check. Testing? Testing? Are you still here? I want to double check. Testing? 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 Twice because there's a huge delay between my recording right now versus. Did not change the frame rate issues. Let me see if this works. Nope. Yeah, he's just, and that's the problem. Paul Bull will just dodge your uppercuts, and they're basically the only way that can take him down. Wait a minute. Fortunately, he will actively avoid your punches at all costs. He's also much faster than last time. He may stun a mid uppercut. Let's try this. That's the key. Why am I not trying to block his attacks? Good. Because the only two ways to actually take down Bald Bull 2 is with either Gut Punch during his Bull Rush. To by my strategies for this guy. "60 frames per second. That's great. Well, barely. So let's see. What's the strategy here? Don Flamenco, previously ranked below Bald Bull in the major circuit, actually the very bottom of the major circuit, and now he ranks ahead of him at the world circuit. Now you might be wondering, why are there so many characters getting recycled in the world circuit? 3 out of 5 fighters have to be rematched in the world circuit. Right. Don Flamenco. Properly timed gut punches. Unfortunately, there is another factor to take into account. Oops. He is really fast. After, I think, 2 or 3 gut punches, you change it up to... Ooh, nope. What are you doing? Killed him 3 times already. What's going on here? Does anybody know what's going on? taking notes on Don Flamenco too. You know, just to rewind. George, I think I need to hold on to each of my star punches. Because if you use them too much, he's just gonna avoid them. The hell? Surviving with a slither of health. What the going on? Because I'm not dealing anywhere near enough damage to Don Flamenco to make a round one beatdown possible. Even Ball Bull I knew was at least feasibly possible because the only two ways to beat him were with the star punches and gut punch during his desperation move. Anybody anybody who the very next fight, the last fight of the world circuit proper before we take on the world champion and then the dream fight after that. The secret I do know about the last fight, you can't get any star punches in round one. He just won't give them to you. So trying to optimize that battle so I could beat him in under 3 minutes is gonna be a pain. But But you would get a guaranteed star every after the first hit, every 7 hits after that. can't do it. I can't beat this guy. God. Even with cheating, I can't beat him. Oh, god damn it. What's the strategy? What's the strategy? Okay. Let's have some semblance of a strategy on how to deal with Bulbul. I have nothing concerning Don Flamenco. Other than hope I get a shit ton of stars from him. But maybe I can look up some speedrun strats. Why can't I beat him this time? Yeah. I seem to be on the right track, I just can't figure it out. So, I'm going to end the stream here. We were able to make it past Ball Bowl 2, albeit with cheating. So, that's another match I'm going to need to practice a ton on. Don Flamenco, too, is fast. He's also becomes super avoidant halfway through the fight. So, around the 120, 130 mark. So I think the key is to rack up a bunch of star punches early and then just land them early. Because once the second phase starts, he starts avoiding your star punches, and I will probably need at least one of them to make it through it. One, maybe two, maybe three star punches in reserve heading into phase two and beyond, just to speed it up faster. Anyways, that's basically the gist of it. And then who knows, we just might be able to make it to Mr. Sandman tomorrow. So tune in to find out. So leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. With all out of the way, this is Mike Gordon, sign out.